Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Hello. Hello, hello. Anybody out there? I wonder. Let me check my chat over here. Okay. It seems like there is no one here today. That's fine, that's fine. Well, pathfinding is going to be very, very, very boring, if you ask me. So maybe that's a good thing. Okay, let us begin then. First, so now let me play a bit of a Russian roulette with this Steam Workshop. Let's see what we get today. 3, 2, 1. Let's see, let's see. Oh, what is this? A cactus drink, it seems. That's not so bad. And it's kinda cute. Yeah. Okay. Since there is no one in chat right now, let us jump straight into what we're going to do today. So I'm switching screens. Hey. Okay, let me get my cactus. My cactus drink, where are you? There you are. Nice. Wow. Okay, so last time we fixed the attack that we were having some issues with. Now it's working perfectly. Okay, so today we will be working on the pathfinding. I have been playing with the particle systems also for the next part of the project. But first, let us begin with the pathfinding, which is something important that we need to take care of. So first, we are going to have to make a new struct. This one is going to be a bit more advanced than the ones we had before. We will call this function grid. it will receive a width and a height. It's going to be a constructor. Okay, so width and height. I think it's a bit misleading calling with width and height. Maybe something more like well, width and height is kinda the right word, but also not quite right, because this kinda makes me think of resolutions instead of a size of the array. Yeah. What to do? Let's just call it X and Y for now. Just in case. And we're going to have a Y. Okay. For that, we also going to need the actual array. Actually, I could just can I just declare the type? I cannot. I'm trying to think how to implement this exactly, because I want to create a grid the size of the screen. I need a function to translate, so I'm going to need the cell size. Let's create a function. Let's call this. This is going to be a static function. World position. And what we're going to do is multiply we're going to return a position. The coordinates are going to be X and Y. Actually, let's just say it's going to be a vector 2. So what I'm going to do is multiply vector 2 dot x with cell size and y for cell size. Okay, so we have a transformation to both position. We are going to need also a transformation to grid position. Let's see. We will receive also a vector 2. And this is going to be a division, so it would be the same thing, but we will be dividing. How did I do the clamping down to a specific cell? I don't quite remember. Let's see. I believe I had some code here. Right here. This code right here. Okay, so what I'm doing here is dividing over 32 to get the correct x and y, then multiply it as unnecessary. Hola. Hello, greetings.
Hola. Greetings.
Llegaron al mismo tiempo. Sí. Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to make a grid system for the pathfinding. Let's just leave these ones commented. Like so for now. You arrived just in time. Okay. I also need to make a grid. Let me see. What was the function? Was this underscore grid? Grid. These actually are very useful functions right here. Okay, I can use the grid right here. And this will be, let's make a few versions. How about we make something to be terrain? Made X and Y. We are also going to need an obstacle. And hmm, how about an enemies? Let's call this. What would be the right word for this? Wandering? For the enemies that are changing position all the time, let's just call it variable. Great. I also am going to make a static. Well, yeah, static. Initialize function where what to do? That's nice. Your sisters won the ballet competitions. That's nice. Let's see. The pathfinding I'm using over here. We're using the tile sets to grid. So this is going to need to be modified quite a bit. So here we are making the grid. This one is the one that we need to work with first. Okay, I think I'm going to need to use a function like this, but not exactly like this. This fast finding is going to be harder than I expected. Okay, so we have the grids. We also need to make a... No, we don't really need a tile set. Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking. Well, I could use this function with a few modifications. Let's see. ¿Apenas viste mi cactus? Okay, to initialize, I'm going to need to use this function for sure. Just the cell size is just going to be cell size. So I don't actually need two of them. Okay, and for the grids, I think I'm going to need to pass the grid actually. I can remove this one. Okay. That should add it to the ringer. Let me see. So we have our grid, right? We're going to add what we want, so that's going to happen here. Now I'm going to need a function to check corners. Basically, this function is going to receive a map ID and a position in X and Y. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is this. Here is where we call for check corners. Let's see. This is going to be passed directly. Actually, I can just set this to be a vector. I just pass map ID, comma, new vector 2 with I times cell size. Comma j times cell size. Yes, another cup to my collection, indeed. So here I can just say instead of calling vector 2, how about just position? Position dot x position.y. That simplifies things. Found equals to this. Var underscore found equals to false. Let's just call it check actually. X center. Okay, check. Top left. Check top right. Check mod left. Check bot right. Okay, this is the check for the center. So for this, we are going to need the cell size actually. Okay, so we add cell size over 2 to both of this. Top left, top right, top left, top right. Okay. So this is center. Top left would be just like this, without adding anything. That's top left. Top right would be just adding cell size. Let's say cell size -1, just in case. Okay. Actually, without this, that's this is top right. Top left or right. Both left would be X, like so. With this. And bottom right would be like this. Okay, okay. And then we just return this or this or this. Center, top, top right, or left, or right. Okay. I believe that's correct. Hmm. Checking the corners, I believe, now, correctly. Now we just need to correct a few stuff here. Now this is checking all corners. So that should be working better, I believe. Okay, let me create a little test chamber. Okay, and I'm going to just select all of this and boom. And what I'm going to do is just modify this terrain a little bit. Let me add a few stuff here and there. Okay. And I'm going to use our octopus as a type subject. So where are you, octopus? Instances octopus. Well, maybe not the octopus. Let's use the slime. Or actually, let me just make a new object. A clean one. Just to test things around. This guy is a bit big, I would say. Okay, what this guy is going to do is going to be using the pathfinding code I just made. So we will create a grid right here. Size is going to be from width over 8 from height over 8, and we also need the cell size, which is going to be 8. Nautica or creates we need draw events. Let's see. The bubble octo had a draw event, right? Maybe it was not this one. What is it? Generic game manager? Okay, there it is. Okay. On cleanup, we want to access grids. Dot obstacle grid is underscore grid underscore destroy. Terrain obstacle variable. Okay, just in case. We need a terrain grid right here. Okay. And we go over here and let's see what this generates. Alright, I need to add the room to the main menu. Where did I put that? Was on the game earlier, maybe? Oh, this is the main menu. A ver si te pasó el de los panes otra vez. ¿Se te escapó? ¿Y eso? ¿Llegaste tarde? ¿O no saliste a tiempo? Okay, step. Veamos, veamos. Okay, this is getting cramped. Parece no haber así hecho nada. Ah, I see. Strokes. Qué mal, qué mal. Debiste haber estado más atento. Yeah. Yo usualmente no compro pan, la verdad. Probablemente significa que no estaba viniendo, la verdad. Puede que haya sido el mismo carro, pero lo más seguro es que no estuviese vendiendo pan. Let's see. Déjame consultar el manual. Let me check the manual real quick. Uh-huh. Entonces suena que más bien no te quería vender a ti, la verdad. Ok, esta función me puede servir. Let's see. A cells, B cells, sulfate, sulfate. Okay, so 0, 0. Room over 8, room over 8. 8, 8. I believe that's the correct configuration. I'm not sure though. Let's see, let's see. Ah, it crashed. Dimension don't know much. Okay, how was I making the grid again? I believe it was on the enemies, right? Duplicate, read paths. This one. Destroy grid is create grid right here. This is the one I want. Okay, 0, 0. That's correct. That's correct. Huh, the function is actually correct. Okay, I'm going to have to do this the hard way. Okay, then. Let's see, how do I do this? I could actually just make a function to draw it over here. Okay, so to draw a tile, I'm going to need to first draw we have buttons, spawn, flush, get pixel, draw heart. Rectangle. Okay. How do you access these things again? Yes, grid get. Yes, grid gets. One second, I need to let my cat out. I'll be right back. Okay. So use these gets to get an object. So let's see. I'm going to get the position. Plus x and plus dot y. The grid is going to be terrain grids. Actually, I need to specify the grids. Okay, the rectangle is going to be position x. And it requires x1, x2. Okay. Var so half equals cell size divided by 2. This is going to be x comma y. Then we need the bottom right. So actually I can just use cell size. Cost of x plus this. Cos does y plus this. I don't need that. That's a rectangle. Outline is true. And draw the score text on this. Actually, is going to be this position right here. Bar the scoreboard position. I forgot. This is going to be a grid position, not a world position. So I need to transform this by just saying self dot to world position with pos. And I can switch these ones. And draw text on what position X and Y. Actually, I'm going to need this one after all. And I'm just going to add this. Like that should work in theory to draw a specific grids. Okay, now that we have that, we can go over here and we say 4 and we're going to use this thing over here. The grid would be actually I don't need this. Grid dot raw tile. It is going to be on I, j for bar underscore I equals to 0. No, to W I plus plus. And the same but with J. I also need underscores. And var underscore w is going to be weight divided over 8. And w, actually h is going to be rom underscore 8. Okay, so I believe that might work. Let's see. Row text, ground number arguments. Oh, I'm missing the value. String underscore value. Yay, crash. Stroke line 51, this great position. Okay, let me change this then. Instead of setting it like this. Oh, wait, I just typed that wrong, I believe. I just need to make this like this. And we need to add a grid, so grid dot terrain. Terrain grids. Like so. And it crashed again. Object non-object.y no set verb for reading it. That's over here. Let's see, I made a few changes. Not set verb reading it. Non-object.pos. Okay, is the transformation for position. This pose is not set to. Okay, I just need to return vector 2. Okay, just a few mistakes here with these names. There we go. Complete another nonsense. Yay. But it's working. Actually. Okay, how about we remove the value? This text right here, we comment that. And rather than cell size, let's set cell size -1. Now that looks more clean. Right? Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is use this value as a way to determine if we have it aligned or not. So I'm just going to say var flag equals to value greater than 0. And this flag I'm going to place right here. Yeah, I noticed I typed that wrong. Flag. Let's see. Oh, okay. Not what I wanted to see. That means all the values are greater than 0. Okay, let's test it like this. I just inverted the flag. Okay, that actually looks kinda nice. Now I just need to add the initialize the grids. Initialize. Okay. Initialize is here. We just call this. In theory, it should work right out of the box. And it crashes. Variable not set before grenade on an object dot cell size. Script initialize. Oh, I see. Abort. This thing should be like this. Let's see. It's working, but it doesn't seem to have done anything. Also, actually don't need this. Do you agree? quadriculated paper. In theory, I should be able to make these look more clean, but I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Actually, I could just over here copy some code I have over here. Yeah, something like this. Let's see. I don't need the one in the middle. And this axis is going to be the get position. Right here. And this needs to be converted, so that would mean variable underscore position is going to be grid dot to grid position as x and as y. And this is going to be a new vector tree. Vector 3, not vector 2. Grid dot rank grids. Okay, I think that should be correct. Let's see. Hello? There we go. It's marking 0 for everything. Let me move this code below here. Just so the number is easier to read. Let me also add the mouse position. String. Okay. Huh. I'm getting values that I don't want here. How about I need to make this more clean. I need to round it down. Do we have a rundown? Uh, there we go. We have a floor. Let me do this a different way. This to work position is correct actually. The grid position is the one I need to fix. That should be cleaner in theory. Yeah, this is more clean. Now you can see exactly what's up. Nice. These are quite nice actually. Yeah, now we got the coordinates. Okay, so the coordinates are working correctly. So now the question is why these things are not working. Let's see. So we pass the grid. The terrain set. We check if it exists. We calculate the width and height. We do a run with a force, multiplying it by the times by cell size. For that, and then we select an cell. Maybe it's because this is an empty grid, not a... Okay. Let me check. You have a get, do we have a set? Grid sets. Perfect. Okay. Grid X, Y, and value. Okay. So instead of this, we are going to using this. Our grid is this right here. It's on I and J like this. The value, let's set it to 1 for now. Let's see if that works. There we go. Well, look at that. It almost looks good. You can see the area that is blocked quite cleanly. Yeah, it's not quite correct, but it's a start. Yeah. So here we have already a 1, even though... Oh, that's quite interesting. Oh, wait, this is off by 1. This is marking me a 1. This is a 0. This is still 0. And that's a 1 right there. Okay, so the representation is off a little bit. Is it maybe they show with the pixels? That could be it. Something like that? Maybe? No, that looks more grid-like. That's interesting. I'm trying to think how to fix this issue with the Y, because these are supposed to be on 0. Yeah, that's 0, 0. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. I believe this line shouldn't be getting triggered. I wonder why he's drawing it like that. It's like it's off by 1 for some reason. Vertically. I could just add a -1, but it feels a bit weird if I do that. If I just like do this. Yeah. And it's probably going to crash. Oh, it didn't crash. This feels a bit like a bit too much of a cheap solution. Even though it kinda works. Yeah. Maybe just that the check is off by 1 here on the position. I could remove this. That looks a tiny bit better, but still not quite. How do I work with this? This is marking a 1. Well, I don't think that will be that much of an issue, but let me set this back. Not that one. Okay, let's see. This is checking on the center, right? And position X. Position X. That is I times the cell size. But that we add half and half to get it to the center. Okay. Here we're checking the top left. I could add here a +1. On X and Y. Top right, this one a -1 right there, and a +1 right there. Bottom left, +1 right here. Minus there. This is a minus and a -1. Okay, let's check that out. Not quite. Yeah, the vertical seems to be off by 1. And that looks pretty good, actually. Hola de nuevo. Bienvenida. Los cuafros. Los cuafros son para hacer un buscador de caminos en el mapa. Primero está tratando de detectar las paredes que se dibujan en el juego para poder utilizar esos cuadros vacíos como navegación. Yep. One second. My cat wants to go out. Mi gato quiere salir. Un momento. Okay. So that's when I use a 1. How about I set it this to let's set it this to what the fall off would be nice. ¿Qué tal un 3? How about a 3? Okay, and I saw there is this grid set. Was region? Reach. Add copy grid. Get this. Set disk. Multiply. Set region right here. How about if I do set region with these parameters? And this would be -2. It would be -3. And then these two again. But this would be a plus. And I will set these to 2. What I'm trying to do here is make a gradient. So here, what I'm going to do is, instead of just drawing the tile like that, switch according to value. Case 0 is going to be draw set color, and we set the color how did I set the color again? 1 second. C, okay. We say C underscore red. Actually, let's set it to white. Break. If we are on 3, I will set the color to red, and if we are on 2, I will set the color to yellow. And I just set this over here to not affect anything else. Oh wow. That's quite interesting. Let me grab this one right here. This grid get this, please. Bar value equals this. Okay. If value differente de 0, different than 0, we do this. Okay. Ah, interesting. Actually, let me just set it to equals instead of different. Now that looks interesting. Let me make a switch. Value. Case. The value is 3. Case the value is maybe instead of -2, I should use -1 to make these look better. Hold on. Let me test it like this. Ah, that looks better. It's actually a pretty good check right here. Now we can see exactly where the checks are happening. The idea is that you can travel everywhere, including the yellow. Just the yellow is telling you you are getting close to hitting something, so you should move toward the 0. That's the idea. So red is you hit something. Yellow is don't get close to this area, you are going to hit something. And 0 is you are good. Right? You mean this? Yeah, it's because this is a door, not a wall. So it doesn't register as part of the terrain. The ones on the side? You mean over here? Or on the other wall? Over here? Or you mean the whole door wall? Yeah, it's an issue from the way I coded this. Because I said first the yellow. And then I said the red. On the next step, I overwrite the red with the yellow. And then said the next one. I don't know if you understand what I mean. So it's getting deleted because the way I formatted this thing. So what I'm going to do here is use this value to calculate what I'm going to do. Maybe, actually, let me check. The trick to fix this would be, I believe, a switch. I will add the switch with the value. We are going to check first what value we have there. So if we have we check value. In the case we have a 0, actually I think I'm probably going to need to make another function. I call this path underscore mark cell. What I'm going to do is check the value of the cell. So I'm going to need the position to mark. And depending on the value, if we have a 0, we can just mark it. We just set it like this. And let's call this mark. This goes over here. Okay, if we have a unmarked cell, we just do that. In case the cell has a tree, we do nothing. We just skip completely. In the case we have a red cell, this is red. Case we have 2, this is warning. If we have a yellow here, we check if the mark is greater than 2, then we mark the cell. With the mark. Actually, I can probably just set it like this. If the value is lower than the mark, we mark it. That's actually a cleaner solution, actually. We just mark it like that. Now we need to call it on each region independently. So I'm going to need a for function path finding mark region. we are going to need a grid. Going to need a start. X start y and x and y. Actually, I can just simplify this quite a lot. And we say for int I equals to 0, e under start dot x I plus plus it should be bar. And we use this again. This would be okay. Actually, no. This should be here. From start x to start. This should be underscore and y and underscore n dot x. To start x to end x, to start y to end y, we call path f mark cell create this right here. And this verifies we haven't marked it before. Right? So we don't need this code right here. We just call path f mark region, and we're marking the grid here with a 2. And this goes from minus to plus plus. Grid start and oh wait, this should need bar underscore start equals new vector 2 of this and one of end And start and okay, that's marks on that. And then we can just call mark cell right here to mark this one, the one on the center. Okay. Oh. That changed quite a bit. Should I start from -1? Would that fix the issue? I wonder. If I set this to -1? Ah, I clicked something I shouldn't have clicked. It did not. Okay, what's happening here exactly? It feels like everything is off by 1. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3 cells right here, 4 in white, and only 2 right here. Yeah, it feels like it's off by 1. So I could set this to -2, this to J, this one to -1. Like so. That looks way better. The issue is that not quite marking beyond what I wanted to mark. What if I add 1 here and 1 here? Now that looks way better. Yeah, there is something weird with those grids. Yeah, they are pretty janky, for sure. Let's see. Now that I made that work, I want to do something very interesting. How about I add dirt value to this? Maybe instead of floor, I should be using ground. Would that fix the issue? Now that I think about it. Let's see what happens if I do that. It didn't change anything. Lovely. Let's see. Now that I have that, I could add a new region. Do we have a minus function, I wonder? Minimum value. Minimum. Returns the minimum input values. Okay. Number functions. Set mother ellipse choose. Random range, random seed, randomize. Round, frac. Absolute, sign, floor, sale, man, mix, mean, median, lerp, clamp. Okay, we have a basic set of functions. What is frac again? Okay. Okay, so what I want to do is, since I'm getting this, maybe make a function that updates a tile. That would be nice. So let's make a function. function, we don't need parameters, I believe. And what I'm going to do is just run this for right here. Uh, and that's going to be from I equals to x to 0 to the size of x, that would be this right here. And again from 0 to y. And what I'm going to do is check. I'm going to get this thing. Actually, let me just grab the whole thing. Okay, the grids, which grid should I use? Let's use the variable grid for now. Variable grid. On these positions, get that. And if the value is under 0, actually let me get I'm thinking. Hold on a second. I have the value right there. What I want to do is make a path using values. So what I'm going to do is like an incline, so the enemies can roll down the hill. I don't know if you understand that. So let's say value is minus 100. Let's see. You get the kind of pathfinding I'm trying to make. Let's get the variables around. So we have the sides and we need the corners. So let's call this right, left, actually let me call this east, west, north and south. This will be northwest. This will be northeast. This will be southwest and southeast. I want it from higher to lower, where the goal is to get to the lower point. So east is a +1, west is a -1, north is a +1 over here. Oh, wait, this one needs to be over here. This is the -1. This is our plus, and this is west. Actually, this is minus. This minus, this plus. Minus and plus. Actually, no. This is minus, that's plus. North and south, that's wrong actually. Like this. This is northwest, northeast, south, west, and east. Okay. And from here, I'm going to just go var underscore min val is going to be the minimum value between all these. Actually, why am I doing so much noise here? Let's simplify things. No need to add so much. So we have east, west, north, south. And then we have northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast. Okay. Then we ask if underscore meaning value is greater than value, okay, if we have a 0, that's a minus. That's lower. Hold on. I'm trying to make sense of my own logic in my head. Hmm. Okay. If we have minimum value that is lower than my value, if value is minor or equals to 0 and value is greater than mean value, we are going to set we are going to mark the cell with mean value over 2. Okay, I think that works, maybe. Let me check how the colors works real quick. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know how to make this. How to make this make sense. Do we have a function to convert to hex? Okay. It looks like I might need to code my own hexadecimal converter. How do I make this make sense? Well, maybe it would work. Let's see. Where are you? Let's just call grid dot update. Let's see how we go. Ah, it crashed. Incorrect type undefined expected a number. Let me see. I can close this. It's throwing an error right here. Why is that? It returns the minimum of the input values. Yeah, I'm using it correctly. Well, if the variable grid doesn't have a value, then that would be an issue. Then again, I believe the value should be... Oh, because I'm... Okay. I think I see the issue. I wanted hexadecimal so I could convert these values into colors right here. So I don't have to code a color for each value in the representation. But it seems like this thing wants... Let me do it. Or let me actually check. 1 second. I'm going to hide the manual for a moment. Yeah, no, it seems like I cannot use hexadecimal. Yeah, it just shows you how to type it, but it won't let me make colors using hexadecimal. Or maybe I could do something very silly, but I don't think it will work. Okay, right now the issue is that this thing is telling me there are some undefineds here. There was a function called clamp, I believe. Clamp. Yeah. Val min max. I'm thinking. The issue is that some of these variables are zero. Okay, static limits, and I'm going to use clamp value, clamp value to 0, x limit x limit y self dot limit x. And I need limit y. That should solve the problem right here. I'm just running a clamp function. And it crashed. Expected number, YY year. Incorrect type, undefined expected number. Argument 4 is incorrect. Argument 4, sort this out. Maybe I should set it to y minus 1. There we go. Now it's working. It seems to be working fairly well. I don't sense any lag. Let's see, what values do we have? Everything's on 0. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is just add a minus. I will use the bookmark. Barely grill self. And it's going to be minus 100. X over 2, Y over 2. And the grid I'm going to check with the mouse is going to be variable. Zero still. Variable grids. I see. It's because the cell starts in 0. That's the issue. I actually need to put it like this. Ah, there is our 100 right there. So this is working. For some reason it's not marking the rest. I am calling update and it is triggering. Let's see. How about I... is not quite working. So we set a cell to -100. Then we check the whole area. From there we grab the values. Check which one is the minimal. Save it. We get the value of the center. We compare it and we mark the cell. Oh, that's probably the issue. I need to use this one instead. Okay, that's probably the issue. There we go. You can see the values changes now. The farther away we are from the player. Instead of half, let's make it a -1. Right here. Oops. A +1, excuse me. Okay, the further away we are from the player, the smaller the value. That's 70. 100 is here. This goes down. That goes down. Okay, perfect. Well, yeah, it's bigger. Okay, now that that's working, I can set how to make this work. If we get this value right here, bar_bar terrain is going to be get this spot from the terrain grid. This one right here. If this is over 0, we set it to this. We set it to the terrain. And we continue. That in theory should do the trick, maybe? Okay, so now we have 100 here, these 2, 3. You can see that now the values are different. This goes all down to 37, increases over here. This is 66. 6. The only issue I have, it seems to be like this thing is off by 1, which I don't like. Yeah, it's off by 1. Or 2, actually. The system is working, it's just the wonkiness we have with the arrays. Okay. It kinda works, it kinda doesn't. Let me show the variable grid instead. Hold on, how about if I do this instead? No, like that. But I set this minus value. And we can comment this for now. Oh! That looked quite nice. Okay, let me make these solids. Yeah, the door needs to be included, but I will add that once we start working with the stuff like crates and barrels, because it's technically an object. That's interesting. The algorithm is actually working as I expected. It's just that it's not quite working the way I thought it would. Ok, buenas noches, provecho, Spy Rabbit. It's not quite what I want. It's almost there, but not really. Okay, maybe this would be better if I didn't add these ones. If I remove this from the equation. Leaving just that. That's not correct. Yeah, like that. Okay, so we have 100. Yeah. Okay. Huh. Okay, it seems to be working correctly. Like this. I think it's nicer. Okay. So this is working as I want it to work right now. I can remove that. And I can set the flag again. Where is it? Over here. Yeah, the pathfinding seems to be working correctly. The only issue seems to be that this thing is not drawing the path as I expected to, which is annoying. It's like completely off by quite a bit. And I believe that comes down to this thing. Is -1 right there. this one right here. That's the issue. The one that says everything off. Probably this is the issue. So if I remove this and write this the way it's supposed to be, where I set it a +1, this +1, and like that. That really doesn't look correct, but it matches better with the other one. Funny enough. Not quite though. The other one is still off by quite a bit, which is annoying. Yeah, this one is off by 1. Yeah, the display and the actual positions are different from what I see. But just on the vertical, on the horizontal, they are correct. Yeah, the actual grid is actually correct. It's just off by 1 for some reason, which I find weird. Wait, let me check this function that I'm using. This is marking... I see. Probably this is the issue. I just added an equals right here to the mark direction function. There we go. That fixes a lot of stuff. Okay. This is working fairly well. Yeah, the grid visually is still slightly bit off. Actually, quite a bit off, but in general, it matches this thing. Should I set the cell size to 7? Will that fix everything? I wonder. Because it feels like the grid is both correct and incorrect. It's almost as if the grid doesn't match the map. So I hit a -1 right here. Let's see what will happen. That did quite a big change. And it's still kind of off. This is undefined. Yeah, that didn't quite work. Okay, so this is working as intended. This area right here. My region is working as I wanted. This is working as I wanted. This update function is working. The limits are working. Trata is the one that feels like it's a bit off. Hold on, let me add this. This is getting the grid position. How about if I get a war position? I want the growth position for this position right here. And I also want the actual positions for the mouse. Just to verify the position the mouse is giving me are true. Wait, something's wrong. W position, mouse X and Y. Position, vector 2, get position, that's correct. Work position to that. Aux. Okay, something's off here. Hold on, 1 second. Is this overwriting the same variable? It is. Ah, I see. Maybe that will fix it. There we go. Okay, so the position of the mouse is not quite exact to the one the algorithm is returning to me. Yeah, it's slightly off. It's giving me the corners of the squares for what I see. Hmm. So it's actually setting the corners correctly, I believe. Hmm. Okay, I believe this needs a bit more research. Because, for example, here I can clearly tell the position is incorrect. The what being wrong, at least. Huh. That's odd.
Yes, and it's also time to check the clock too.
Oh, you're right. It's getting late already. Hmm. That would mean the way it's being drawn is incorrect, right? This is converting to the work position. Hmm. Maybe I should change this so it's not an assignation. Like so. Tal vez eso lo corrijan. Maybe that will fix it. No, it's still off. By quite a bit, actually. Yeah, no, they are still quite off for what I see. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, no. They're still off. Hmm. Okay, we will continue this later then. Let's stop here for today.
Another one to the collection. Hoisamius Carpo
Yes.
el de los Pains Otribus.
Yes, a new collection.
Yes, and it's also time to check the clock too.
Yep. Ah. Okay then. I guess I will see you on Thursday. Yeah. I'm going to go grab something to eat. Good night. Thank you for coming. We will continue this on Sunday. Probably. Yeah. Good night. Bye bye. Look forward to Celeste. Bye bye. Good night. Buenas noches. Bye bye. Good night. Bye bye. Bye. Bye bye.